first glance, this stuffed zucchini dish may seem simple, but it hides a little secret that creates a delightful contrast in every bite. Hot and cold, soft and crunchy, all at once. Curious what it is? Let's head into the kitchen and find out together. First, I pick 3 fresh zucchinis and cut each one in half lengthwise. Try to make the cuts even so the final dish looks neat and balanced. Next, I use a small spoon to gently scoop out the inner flesh, shaping each piece into a little boat. Be sure to work carefully so the zucchini doesn't tear. Once done, I set them aside to drain any excess moisture. Now it's time to prepare the filling. I finely dice a bit of onion to make it easier to saute. I peel the potato, then cut it into small cubes. This helps it cook faster and blend well with the other ingredients. I also finely chop some bell pepper to add a pop of color to the dish. For the mushrooms, I slice them thinly first, then mince them so they mix in easily. And finally, I mince the garlic as finely as possible. Next, I heat a pan with 1 to 2 tablespoons of cooking oil. Once the oil is hot, I add the chopped onion and saute until fragrant. When the onion turns translucent, I add the diced potatoes and stir well. I saute them for about 2 to 3 minutes until they firm up. Just be careful not to let them burn. Then I add the chopped bell pepper and cook it for a bit until it softens. Next comes the minced mushrooms. Since mushrooms release water, I keep stirring until most of the moisture evaporates. Finally, I add the minced garlic. As soon as the garlic is cooked, it will release a wonderfully aromatic scent. I season the mixture with a 1/4 teaspoon of salt and a 1/4 teaspoon of pepper, just enough to enhance the natural sweetness of the vegetables. Once everything is nicely combined, I turn off the heat and let the veggie mixture cool down a bit. Now, I gently spoon the sautéed vegetable mixture into each zucchini boat, lightly pressing it down so the filling stays in place. Then I crack 2 eggs, separate the yolks, and place 1 yolk on top of each stuffed zucchini. If you're not comfortable separating yolks, no worries. You can simply pour beaten egg over the top instead. Next, I sprinkle shredded mozzarella cheese over each piece. Once it melts, it will turn golden, rich, and wonderfully fragrant. After assembling, I arrange the zucchini boats on a baking tray lined with parchment paper and bake them at 180 degrees Fahrenheit or 356 degrees Celsius for about 40 minutes. By this point, your kitchen will be filled with the most amazing aroma. Just a little more patience and you'll have a dish that's as beautiful as it is delicious. While waiting for the zucchini to bake, I take the opportunity to prepare some salad. I mix thinly sliced cucumber and radish with 130 grams of plain yogurt, 1 tablespoon of lemon juice, a bit of finely chopped dill, and a pinch of salt if desired. I stir everything together and chill it in the fridge. This refreshing sauce is the perfect match for this dish. It balances the richness and adds a unique twist. Finally, I take the baked zucchini out of the oven and plate them up while they're still hot, ready to enjoy. I add a spoonful of the chilled yogurt dill sauce on top or serve it on the side for dipping. Just 1 bite and you'll be hooked. This dish is a gentle, refreshing combination that still packs plenty of flavor. The zucchini is sweet and tender, retaining its freshness even after baking. Inside, the sautéed vegetable filling is perfectly seasoned and well balanced. The soft, creamy egg yolk and golden, melty mozzarella create a rich, irresistible contrast. Paired with the cool, tangy yogurt dill sauce, it brings a refreshing balance that keeps every bite light and satisfying. Not only is this dish delicious, but it's also beautifully presented, perfect for a light main course or a flavorful vegetarian meal.